Good morning, happy Thursday. I have just come back off doing my live video and I will chat about my weighing results later on. I just need to get this eaten now because I need to get ready to go to my dad's, and I'll come on and talk about that as well. So I'm having 2 Oatibix, which is not a healthy extra B, it's 4.5 sins each. I'm being a rebel and counting it as my healthy extra B today. Then I've got a banana and custard yogurt for half a sin, and raspberries and blueberries, and a coffee with 70ml of milk. So yeah, that is my breakfast today. Right, it's just after 9 o'clock. So what I'm doing this morning is I bought a Hoover from Argos for my dad. It was £30. If I get chance, it's in the car, so if I get a chance later on, I'll show you thrilling content as usual. So I bought a Hoover from Argos, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it off and keep the recommended distance, although he really wants to give me the money back. So he's either going to have to stand really far apart, or he's going to have to sort of leave it on the door. I'm going to have to leave the Hoover on the doorstep, stay in, what's the word? Like, as far as I can see, eye contact, and watch him leave the envelope and then go and get the envelope. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. So it's about an hour's drive or just over to Sheffield. I think this is a wise time to do it because we might be going on lockdown where you can't go long distances. It's not really an essential journey, and I'm on holiday this week. So I think it's better to give my dad the tools to keep his place clean and things like that. And if the cleaner does continue coming in, which I'm not sure whether they will or not, with my dad being over 70 and the cleaner's got children herself, whether that'll continue through this pandemic, I'm not sure. But at least a decent working Hoover will be available. So I've made a coffee in my flask. I've sliced an apple and put some lemon juice on it. So when I get to Sheffield, I'll park up somewhere after I've dropped off the Hoover and just have a coffee and an apple and then make my way back. So I'll see you later. Right, I'm here outside Dad's flat. I'm going to knock on his window in a minute. But this is the Hoover that I've got. $29.99 in Argos, and it's got really good reviews. Bush corded stick vacuum cleaner 2-in-1. It's it's not massive, and it's not heavy either. So we'll go and see how he is. It's now 22:11. I dropped the Hoover off with my dad, tried to keep a distance. He's handed over the money, and I've told him to test it and let us know if it doesn't work. He's fine in himself. He does look a bit grubby, to be honest, but I'll give him a ring and tell him to have a shower. He's planning to go out for his lunch, but most of his events have been cancelled, so we're going to have to make a note. I've told him to ring me a bit more often during the week and things, and keep in touch more. I've just had a play at a fortress behind me before I start driving back, and I've eaten my apple, and I'm going to drink the rest of my coffee on the way home. I've seen a district nurse out and about, so I've given her a wave, and it's lovely to see that people are still being visited and looked after. So I'll check in when I get home. Got an hour's drive. I'm going to probably top up on petrol on the way back, because this is not the time to have a low amount of petrol. But yeah, hope you're all keeping well, and I'll check in later. Right, back from my drive over to Sheffield, and it's just 12:15, and I've got my mixed vegetable soup, butternut squash, carrots, parsnips, potatoes, onion and vegetable stocks. That's all free and speed. 2 Linda McCartney sausages for half a sin each. So there's 1 sin there. A pear. have to remind myself I've got a bit of fruit left over, but there's going to be no fruit basket for me to give it away, so I've got it all to eat up myself. And a lemon and lime no sugar Sprite. Andrew's having soup and bread also, so we're not too far apart today in lunchtime. What time is it? 20 to 1.
20 to 1.
The Morrisons order has arrived. What things didn't come? Toilet cleaner.
No, bathroom cleaner and wash.
And wash, which we already had on anyway because we needed it, genuinely. But everything else has come or has been substituted for a suitable substitute, and it's come about an hour earlier because the time slot was between 2 and 3. So now we're going to show you what we've bought. Not necessarily giving sins, because I haven't done enough research to give sins out. But if I know something, I might say it, but please do check the app for yourself about sins. Yeah. Have you got anything to say?
No.
We have done a little bit of panic buying, or...
No, we haven't.
Well...
You have, I haven't.
there's one or two little things that we've bought just in case, but this is more or less a normal weekly shop. So it's not in any particular order, it's just how we've emptied the bags, and this is the first 3 bags or so. We have got 6 boxes of skimmed long life milk. That is part of a sort of panic buy, I will admit that, just in case we can't get hold of milk. Neither of us can live without coffee or tea, but that will keep, the sell-by date on that, that will keep until the 31st of August. So we've got 6 skimmed milks, 16 packs of chipsticks for Andrew, they are 4 sins each. Then a pack of Seabrooks variety sea salt and vinegar and cheese and onion, they're for Andrew, don't know the sins. Hovis soft white medium bread, that's for Andrew. Toffee Pops and Viscount biscuits, also for Andrew. Fairy liquid, 3 bars of soap, good for washing your hands in these days, obviously. Oi! Go on, out! Look, that's what he's trying to get hold of in the next bag. Then we've got some fast action yeast, ready to make our own bread. Some of you might remember, I'm sure it was in an earlier haul, that we were sent some extra brown flour. So I thought this is a good time to maybe use our brown flour, yeast and butter. Hopefully we've got butter in another bag. Coleman's cottage pie mix and Coleman's chicken chasseur. I think they're both 7.5 sins each, or 7 sins each. No added sugar orange juice, that's mine. Balsamic vinegar, free on the plan, that's mine. And 8 tins of Branston baked beans, that was a substitution because I ordered the little 3-pack that you get, so they've sent those instead. Cream eggs for Andrew, 5-pack. Onions. I've got 2 pasta and sauces because they're on offer. They are 1 sin each, tomato, onion and herb. 3 tins of Heinz cream of tomato soup. And I promise that this isn't a bulk buy. We needed toilet roll and the offer is 2 for £5, and we would have bought, if that offer had been on at normal time, we would have bought that. So we have got 18 toilet rolls, so we're well set up in that respect. Next few bags now, we've got this was a substitution. Instead of Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages, they've sent me Fry's family meat-free 8 traditional sausages. I've just looked them up and they're 1 sin each. 20 codfish fingers for Andrew. 2 packs of berry plum tomatoes. My frozen veg pack. This is what I use on my plate when I say mixed veg. Carrots, broccoli and cauliflower cooked from frozen. Just throw a handful in a saucepan of boiling water and they're done. Conference pears, plums, 3 mullers, there might be some more somewhere in another bag. Smooth toffee banana and 2 banana and custard. 2 bags of sweet baby leaf salad. 4 part-baked crusty rolls, they're for Andrew with his soup. Now I got this because this was on offer. Nordic Quark Bar Vanilla. Creamy vanilla flavour quark bar coated in Belgian chocolate. And that is 7 sins. I've just looked it up. But it's not massive. It's thicker but smaller than a hi-fi bar. What would you say? What would you compare that as a size to?
I don't know really. It's sort
Like
of
a mini.
It's like it's not very big, is it?
No.
It's
I'll put it against my Swimming World book and then you can see. But yeah, that's 7 sins. So if I try that later on, I'll let you know what it's like. Then we've got Pepsi Max Cherry, bananas, 2 pints of semi-skim milk for Andrew, 2 tins of vegetable soup, a pot of extra white chewing gum, 4 pack of crunchies, fruit Skittles, Twixers for Andrew's work, Viennese whirls, French fancies, and shortbread. They're all for Andrew. So last clip now, and we are happy with what's arrived. I'm sure we have got bleach in the house so we can survive without a specific bathroom cleaner. And hand wash, we did manage to find some in the cupboard, so we're okay. But Andrew has said that next week our order, there are things that are looking to be unavailable, so we'll see how we go. But this is the last of the bags now. So 6 Royal Gala apples and 4 pink ladies, another pack of conference pears, 12 eggs and 6 free range. I get different. I get those to make omelettes and I get these to make things like curry loaf and quiche, which I'm going to make. I'm going to make a curry loaf tomorrow, I think. 2 peppers, a yellow and an orange, a cucumber, 4 pack of jacket potatoes and a big bag, 4 litres of skimmed milk for me, mixed pepper stir fry, that's the one when I say stir fry veg, that's the one I'm talking about, yellow fresh nectarines, but they are hard, but that's okay, so they'll last me, 6 pack of chocolate mousse for Andrew, 2 fat-free Greek style yogurts. Again, Andrew's just said that's showing up as unavailable for next week, so we'll have to see. This was on offer, so I got 2. Cathedral City grated mature lighter cheese. You can have 40 grams of that for your healthy extra A. A smooth toffee yoghurt and the Sweet Shop inspired yogurts, rhubarb and custard and lemon sherbet. They're all half a sin per pot. Breaded chicken mini fillets for Andrew. 750 grams of lean mince. We couldn't get 500. Does it say 5%? Oh yeah, 5% fat there. Typically less than 5% fat. We couldn't get 500, so we've got 750 and we're going to freeze some. 3 pots of quark, a tin of chickpeas and another tin of vegetable soup. It is on offer, the soup, at 3 for... Is it 3 for £3?
6 for £3.
6 tins for £3, so that's why we've seen so much soup. 2 packets of butter, that's for making the bread. No added sugar, apple and blackcurrant, that's mainly for Andrew. A pack of 3 chicken breasts and a pack of carrots. And that is our Morrisons order. I think it came to about £113. So just another couple of words about our Morrisons shop. We have shopped online with Morrisons for over 2 years probably now. We've got a delivery pass, which means that our slots are booked in advance every week. We get them on you can have them on certain days and at certain times, free delivery. So that's why we have them on a Thursday afternoon, and we get slight priority for booking and things. So it has been easier for us this past week to maintain our delivery slot, and every week our items, we just put the same items in the basket. So I think most of the stuff has been reserved for quite a while. or has been in stock, or however you want to say it. So we were slightly ahead of maybe other or newer customers. But yeah, I do really feel for people trying online shopping for the first time and older people. And if anybody does feel like they need any assistance with online shopping, please do contact us or contact your younger relatives and ask for help, because we're all here to try and help you as much as possible. It's about 2 o'clock and I'm working myself up to taking Charlie out for a walk. But first we're going to have a coffee. Andrew's already got his with his biscuits. Coffee made with skimmed milk, and I've got about 150 grams of quark here with some chocolate powder. I'll have the same again after my tea this evening. So that will be 2 sins for the 11 grams of chocolate powder between 2 portions. So I'm going to go and eat this and then try and get my shoes on and get Charlie out for a walk. Good afternoon. It is about 2:30, I think. I should check the time before I start a video. But here we are, strolling. Well, we're actually walking quite fast. I need to bring Andrew out more. He quickens the pace a bit. So both of us are out. Sun's out. I mean, it's not overly warm, is it?
It's quite nice. It's nice and
Yeah,
spring-like.
well, Andrew's got his jacket on and I've got hat, scarf and
I think it's quite,
no gloves.
I think it's quite the perfect walking weather.
Yeah, perfect
actually.
walking weather. It's a shame we're not able to walk with my mum tomorrow, because it is nice weather and it sounds like it's going to be nice and dry tomorrow, doesn't it?
Yes.
We've just asked Alexa what the weather's going to be like tomorrow, and she said cloudy, didn't she? Or patches of cloud.
Well, she said that, yeah, for Bridlington, yeah.
For Bridlington, yeah. We want to go to Bridlington. Obviously not to visit Andrew's mum and dad, because we're trying to help them self-isolate and things like that, but we did consider just going, just us, to walk on the beach, but...
Can we not... why are we calling it self-isolate? Why can't we just say we're stopping at home?
We're stopping at home, yeah.
What's a self-isolate? I just don't get it.
Anyway, but we have got things to do around the house. Andrew says he's going to do the garden. I could do more cleaning. So yeah, we'll see. We might go out for a drive at some point, we'll see. So like a lot of the cafes and that are shutting as well, so it's like if you go out you want to be able to stop for a nice coffee or something, don't you?
If I don't garden, I'm going to go around and sell toilet rolls at £10 a roll.
Yeah, yeah, you never know, do you? We're okay for toilet roll for now. Right, I hope you've enjoyed this little chat and this glimpse of the sunshine. Obviously, we're going to continue with walking Charlie for as long as we're allowed to. There are plenty of other dog walkers and people still out and about, but we won't be getting too close to other people. So I'll check in with you later. We've been back from our walk for about half an hour or 45 minutes. We were out for a good hour and 20 minutes walking. So we've had some fresh air and a good walk, and back to our evening meal, which is chicken chasseur. Chicken breast cooked in the slow cooker in the Coleman's chicken chasseur mix, which is 7 sins. So 3.5 sins for my portion, with the mixed veg, carrots, broccoli and cauliflower, roast potatoes and some JD Seasonings Cajun spice for me, the other half of my chocolate quark, and no added sugar orange juice. Now 20 to 6 and I'm off into town for my blood donor appointment to give blood. So I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully I will have enough iron, sufficient iron to give blood, and it will be a successful donation. Of course, I will let you know. Well, here I am. It is 6:45. Had a little bit of a wait for my appointment, which was supposed to be at 6:15. But I'm here. Successful donation. It's going in right now. I won't show the needle today, but there is no special questions. Just, are you suffering from coronavirus symptoms? Which I said no. I passed my iron test. My blood sunk straight away. so my iron was fine. And yeah, I'm giving blood right now and it's flowing quick and fast. So I'll catch you with my coffee when I've finished my donation. So I have completed my donation and I'm just having my coffee with sweeteners and a couple of these semi-skimmed milk. I do have plenty of health extra A allowance today and I'm having my own banana. So I'll catch you up at home. Hello, good evening, welcome back to my channel. I'm Debbie from Debbie's World. I should have checked the date. It's Thursday the 19th of March. I have weighed in this morning on my own scales and I went live. So I'll be trying to go live every Thursday morning about 7 o'clock AM to do a live weigh-in. I won't be on for long because I do start work about 8, but I'll probably be on about 15-20 minutes each Thursday morning to do my live weigh-in. So I'd love it if you could join me until the Slimming World groups resume. So this morning, if you've already watched it, I apologise, but if you didn't manage to catch my live and you've not watched it back yet, according to my own scales, I'd lost a pound. So I weighed in at 11 stone 5.5, bringing me to a total weight loss of 15 stone 2 pounds. So I'm happy with that, yeah, really happy. And I'll continue sticking to plan as much as I can through these times. I understand it's been a little bit harder to get hold of healthy, fresh food, but we'll continue to do our best and we'll try and exchange tips and tricks and things that we can perhaps rely on, maybe frozen fruit and veg or whatever. If you've got any tips, then exchange them down below. I'm very pleased to report also that I had a successful blood donation. They didn't make a lot of fuss about coronavirus. You were just asked at the check-in desk if you had any symptoms. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to bring anyone to accompany you who isn't giving blood. So do bear that in mind, because there was a lady who brought her son who unfortunately had to leave because she had nowhere to leave the child. So you can't bring anyone else who isn't donating. But other than that, there's no further restrictions. They ask you if you've got any symptoms. They provide hand gel, alcohol hand gel at the check-in desk, and as my place of donation was a church, there was also hand wash in the toilets as well. So you could go in, wash your hands, and also do your alcohol hand gel at the check-in desk. And I think they've always done this anyway, because they're very hygiene conscious. They wash their hands and sanitise the chair and all the equipment between each donation. So to my mind, it's a low risk activity, and I think giving blood is going to be more important than ever during this crisis. So I would encourage you to go out and give blood if you can. If you're at low risk of, if you're not in self-isolation or anything like that, then please consider it and visit blood.co.uk for more info. So I'm really, really happy. 2 good things happened today. I lost a pound, I gave blood, I saw my dad from a distance and dropped his Hoover off. We've had our successful Morrisons online delivery and not a lot was missing, so we're okay for another week or so. Let me know how you're getting on with your shopping. I did just pop into our local Morrisons when I was giving blood and picked up another packet of these. So I thought I'd show you the whole packet before I unwrap them. So it's the Ushoy pea snacks, and it's the 21 gram pack, and they are on the app as 4 cents each. So you can now get them in a pack with 6, in a multi-pack with 6 separate flavours, or 6 separate packs. 2 lightly sea salted, 2 sea salt and balsamic vinegar, and 2 sweet chilli and lemon. And I believe in Morrisons these were £1.50. So these are one of my March favourites. I think they're a bit lighter and more flavoursome than the Aldi pea snacks, but the Aldi pea snacks are still nice, and I'm not quite sure how they compare on price. But while they're £1.50 in Morrisons, which I believe is an offer price, whenever I'm passing Morrisons, I probably will pick up a pack. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos. I hope you're enjoying the marching on videos. I'm going to try and do a few more live videos and be on Instagram. Probably not tonight because it's getting a bit late now. But we'll do a live video at some point on Instagram and on YouTube, as well as my weighing lives. So do feel free to drop in your comments. I'm already getting messages on Facebook and Instagram, so thank you so much for all your messages. Let's all try and keep in touch, keep this community alive, kicking, support each other and be positive. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Love to you all and see you next time.